Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you the best augments for all the perks in Black Ops 6 Zombies here on release. This of course is before they add any extra perks or anything like that. So first of all, if you don't know, how you research augments is you simply select a path that you want to do and then play zombies, and any XP you earn in zombies will progress that path you've selected. I've finished all the perks here and I've moved on to other things, so I have Deadwire selected currently, and you don't even have to acquire the item or the perk, for example, to level it up. You simply have to earn XP. So with that out of the way, let's just hop into the actual augments for the perks. So for Juggernog, the best one that you're probably going to want is Probiotic here, which just increases your health. So instead of 250 health, you're going to have 300. I personally find this one to be the best. And for the minor augment, I prefer Hardened Plates. So what this does is makes you take reduced damage when you're hit through your armor. So your armor will protect you even more. Both of these just overall increase your health and help you survive more. Moving on to Stamina Up, I prefer the increased tactical sprint duration because I don't really do the walk faster while aiming, and there's not a lot of high places to fall from, and you don't even take much fall damage in this game anyways. So your tac sprint being longer is obviously pretty useful when trying to run away and train zombies. I also like Hard Target, which is when your tac sprinting projectile damage is reduced, because we all know manglers are pretty annoying, and if you're tac sprinting when they shoot at you, it will actually do reduced damage, so that is pretty helpful, I think. As the other ones here are kind of situational when using equipment, right? Moving on to Speed Cola, this one doesn't seem to matter all that much. Like if you have a weapon with low ammo, you could probably just have one that refills your ammo slowly. You could reload even faster if Speed Cola just isn't doing it for you for like an LMG or something. But I prefer to get my field upgrades back faster, especially when playing with co-op and you need to use like field upgrades more often, such as Healing Aura or the Energy Mine to get kills. So I just prefer that one, but it's up to you for this one here. For the minor augments, I don't really hit the mystery box all that much, so I don't really care for that one. Equipment I think is thrown perfectly fine. I don't need to make that faster, so I just went with swap weapons faster. Moving on to Deadshot, I went with the further increased headshot damage, because this one down here is also pretty good, where you'll deal double the critical damage if the enemy's at full health. However, that's quite situational, and just having the permanent upgrade to the critical damage is better, I think. For the minor augment, we all know the armored zombies are pretty annoying, especially later on in the rounds, so increased damage to armor pieces is obviously going to be the best one right here. Moving on to Quick Revive. Now this is going to be depending on the matches you're playing. If you're playing with other people in co-op, I would definitely recommend EMT here, so you can revive people and they'll keep their perks that are on their bleed out bar. If you're a solo player, however, I do recommend Dying Wish, which basically on your dying hit, instead of going down, you'll become immune for 2 seconds. Basically, it's a free save. However, it will remove Quick Revive on its use, but that means you'll be able to keep all the rest of your perks at least. For the minor augment, I prefer the Reviving an Ally heals you to full health, because that allows you to get in these tougher situations where you can hold revive and zombies are closing in, you're getting hit, and as soon as you finish that revive, you're healed immediately to full health, saving you in most situations. Moving on to Elemental Pop, of course we had to go with Electric Cherry. This is a pretty strong perk in of itself, so it's cool that it's an augment in Elemental Pop. Basically, when you reload, it'll stun nearby zombies, and the more out of ammo your mag is when you reload, the stronger the electric damage will be. For the minor augment, I personally went with the Vulnera Bean, which will slightly increase elemental weakness damage, essentially making your elemental damage stronger against the enemies. Next up for PhD Flopper, I personally like the sliding into enemies triggers explosions because I like to run around and slide, but personally I don't think the PhD augments matter all too much here, so do these as you would prefer, I think. But personally, I like the PhD Slider, and I like the Tribologist minor augment, which will make sliding distance and speed increased. So it's really cool and a lot of fun. You can just run and slide, and you can zip around a lot faster than just sprinting, even with Stamina Up, I think. And of course, paired with that, when you slide into any enemies, they will explode. And lastly, for Melee Macchiato, when you're using a melee weapon, I prefer to use the melee attacks heal a small portion of your health. So I find this one to be pretty useful, especially if you're just trying to get your melee melee weapons gold or something like that. Now, if you're sticking with a melee-only build, I recommend the stick and move, which is after you do a successful melee, you can back up a lot faster. But for general use, if you actually use hidden impact, this is good for basically getting you free ammo because your melee kills will reload your weapon for you. But yeah, guys, this was all the augments for the perks that I prefer and I think are the best in Black Ops 6 Zombies. I don't actually have the rest unlocked for all the ammo mods or the field upgrades, so when we get there, I will make videos for those as well. But let me know your guys' thoughts on this in the comments down below. Be sure to smash that like button for more zombies guides, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.